everybody! I feel like I have been gone a very long time, which I do apologise for, but I have probably had one of the busiest months of my life and I feel like I've barely stopped to even breathe. But it's all good and it's all exciting, and I'm gonna sort of fill you in with a bit of a sort of beauty faves and random life faves through the month. So hello to all you new subscribers that may have come from my gay boyfriend Tyler Oakley. No, he's not my boyfriend, that was just a spoof of an actual boyfriend tag. Just to clear that up for those of you that may be quite confused by that, which I didn't think there would be many of you that were confused by that because I thought it was quite obvious. But there were quite a few of you that were a little bamboozled, shall we say. Also, hello to all my old subscribers and people that have been here a long time and that may be thinking, am I dead? No, I'm still here. I'm all good. I've not really been using a lot of beauty things this month. That may shock you, but I've been so busy that I feel like I've had more makeup free days than actual makeup days. And that's probably a great thing for my skin, but not such a great thing for the general public or anyone else that may have seen me with absolutely nothing on my face. Although I do have 3 beauty favourites which have lasted me very well through August and I really wanted to rave to you about. First thing, as I knew I probably would be, I am raving about the Bourjois Colour Boost Glossy Lipsticks with waterproof 10-hour assumptions or whatever it is. I love these so much. I've worn these a lot in LA and back here, and I just feel like they're so super easy to use. And this one is really dirty because Marcus Butler was the last person to use this. Don't ask, just stay tuned to his channel to find out. And it's really grubby, so thank you Marcus, thank you very much. I have every colour and I am not sorry. Next thing is something that I actually received in my PO box from a viewer. It's all the way from Japan, I believe, and it is the Hydrogel Therapy Patch. Now, I don't know if you can see this. This came in a box of about 10, I think. I've already used half of them, but I took these on the aeroplane with me because, as you know, it's like an 11 to 12 hour flight all the way to LA, and I normally get quite dehydrated skin and I find it really tiring and I tend to look like absolute crap when I get out the other end. So I thought I'll treat myself and I'll take one of these in my hand luggage, and it's just gel hydrating patches that you put underneath your eyes, and you just leave them on there for sort of 20 minutes. And I did this right at the end of both of my flights and it is the best pick-me-up after you've been on a plane for 11 hours and your skin feels tight and really horrible, because these things are amazing. I just wish I knew where to get some of these in the UK because clearly they are not. It says Leaders at the top. I don't know if that's the brand or where they got it from, but the rest I think is in Japanese and I don't understand it. But they are amazing, and if I knew where to get them I would get more, and I highly recommend that you look for something similar to this, especially if you go on a lot of flights or just for a pamper evening, like in the bath, pop them under your eyes. It just felt amazing. And I've also noticed a few sneaky people in my house have also been using these too, so I need to lock them up. The patches, not the people. Last beauty favourite is quite a recent beauty favourite, but I am going to blame this on Tanya Burr and my mum, who are both obsessed with this brand and have made me succumb to their obsession, and it is Jo Malone. I know that Jo Malone is not a cheap brand at all, so if this is not in your budget then I'm really sorry, but this is the cologne English Pear and Freesia, and it smells amazing. It's really fresh, really floral, really light, the perfect scent, and I highly recommend this, especially if you need to get someone a gift. I think Jo Malone do the best gifts. Just if you receive a gift from Jo Malone, it's all boxed beautifully, they tie it up with a little black bow. It's just, oh, I just love it. I need to spray some now. I'm going to go into the lifey things, and there are a lot of them this time, and I feel like I could turn this into a bit of a ramble, so I do apologise in advance. First thing I've been loving is ASOS. A lot of people call it ASOS. I'm not sure which is the correct terminology. I just call it ASOS. I have been really loving this website. If you have been watching any of my LA vlogs or any of my recent videos, a lot of the things I've been wearing have been from ASOS, although ironically today nothing I'm wearing is from ASOS. This is a magazine that comes through my front door when new stuff comes out. And it actually has a ring around it because I had a bowl of cereal and there was a wasp in my bedroom, and I'm terrified of wasps, but I don't like killing animals. even when they're deadly and don't really serve a lot of purpose. Sorry for all the wasp fans out there, but they just hurt you for no reason. It came out of nowhere and landed in my milk, and I was like, oh, So instead of trying to like remove it and safely get it out of my house, I just put this over the top and waited for somebody to come and take it away. That is the story behind why this has a big circle on it, which you didn't need to know, but I just told you anyway, yay! Next random thing is something that I watched on the aeroplane on the way to LA. As it's a very long flight, they do have lots of films on there. First thing on my list to watch was obviously Les Mis, because I'm the biggest Les Mis fan ever, and once I'd noticed that that was on the little TV thing, I was like, yes, get in. And it's quite a long film as well, so it did make the time go quite quickly. And I was probably singing the songs out loud, but who cares? The other thing that I watched was Wreck-It Ralph, and it's not something that I would have ever looked at before and thought, that looks like a great film. I'm a massive fan of like Disney animation films, but this did not appeal to me at all when it came out. I didn't go see it in the cinema. I just thought it looks a bit childish, and I don't know, it just didn't appeal to me. And it was on the airplane, and I thought, sod it, I want to watch it, just see what it's about. Disney's amazing, it can't be that bad. And it is such a good film. It's really, really good. I highly, highly enjoyed it. It's an amazing concept about arcade games and all of them coming together once the arcade is shut down. And that's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to give it away. But I really enjoyed it, so much so that when I got back, it was one of the first things that I bought, because it's such a feel-good film. It's really good. And it's really light-hearted and it's really fun, but it's good for all ages. Okay, next thing, what happened? VidCon. VidCon was the next thing that happened. That happened this month? I honestly can't even remember. End of July through to the start of August was VidCon, and it was amazing. I can't lie to you, I was pretty terrified again of getting on an aeroplane and going to somewhere that I'd never been before, but I really wanted to meet all of you and I wanted to experience it. I just had such an amazing time. I loved meeting up with other YouTubers. I got to finally meet the Shaytards, which is something that I wanted to do for ages, because they were one of the people that I started watching way before anybody else, way before I even started making my own videos. Got to meet Colleen Ballinger. I'll leave her link below. She's amazing. I love her so much. I wish we lived near her, because I know that we'd be really good friends if we did. I got to hang out with my boy Tyler, Joey, Troy, just so many people that I don't normally get to hang out with, and we all got to hang out together, and it was amazing. And now I'm really sad that they live really far away. To everyone that came to our meetup and signing, thank you. It was so nice to meet you, and you were all amazing. I just want to also say thank you to the girl that bought me these. Look how cute! She'd obviously seen these little ones in the background of my video, and so she bought me the big ones. And what's funny is, it's about the same size as my head. I know I like to compare everything to my head, but that really is almost the same size of my head. Does it look like me? I don't want you guys to ever feel like you have to get me presents. There is absolutely no way that you need to spend any money on me at all, but I am blown away by some of the things that you guys did get me. Honestly, you don't have to, and it was adorable of you. Thank you so much. Sad news, the hedgehogs have gone. Great news, someone bought me a hedgehog. You can put your little hands in here. So he's like, oh, bashful, oh, I'm so shy, don't put me on YouTube, I'm sorry. We need a name for this hedgehog, so please leave in the comments below hedgehog name and then what you think we should call the hedgehog. He also curls up into a ball, which I have shown people many a time, more times than they care to listen. They must have known that my hedgehog had moved on, so they got me my own hedgehog. Also, something else which I thought was extremely nice of them was somebody bought me a Build-A-Bear in a tutu, this is also almost as big as me, with Converse and roller skates. This has been named Louise, by Louise, and I just think that is adorable, so thank you very much for all your lovely gifts and for all saying hi. I keep every single letter that anyone ever gives me, so yeah, thank you so much to everyone that I got to meet. It was amazing. You can watch vlogs of LA on my second channel, which I will leave a link to below, and yeah, that was VidCon. After VidCon, was Summer in the City, which is an English version, slightly smaller, a bit more condensed, where I get to meet you guys here in the UK in a safe environment that nobody gets hurt in. We did a meet and greet, me, Tanya and Louise. I would have loved to have been there all day and met all of you, but I'm so glad that I did get to meet as many of you as possible, and the amount of gifts and letters and cards you guys have given me is so overwhelming. I like to read through them all when I'm having a down day or when I'm having a chill out day, and they're very special to me, so thank you so much. It was amazing meeting all of you. I had an amazing time. As you all know, this is my fake guinea pig Gizmo Marcel, and he has been quite lonely, so at Summer in the City some of you bought him some friends, which I thought was the cutest thing ever. This one's a little bit more chubby, I feel like. His face is slightly more chub, and this one's a little bit more skinny. I would like you to name the chubbier guinea pig and the skinnier guinea pig, and then together the three of them will all be friends. I feel like I have a lot of stuffed toy things now. Wow. But yes, thank you. Now I have a little brood of guinea pigs. I'm gonna need a hutch soon. They're pooping all over the place. I also wanted to quickly show you some of the amazing artwork that some of you did, because geez, you guys are amazing at art, and I hope you're all doing art. All these people. This is Elaine's. Amazing. Louise. This one is from Ellie. This is by Penelope, I believe. Look at that. That looks more like me than I do. Shoma. This is by Laura. Look at that. You people can draw. I don't know if it's the same Laura. So good. This is me and Tyler. How good is that? Oh, my little Tyler, my boyfriend. This one's by Danny. It's me pulling a special face there. And this is by Danny too. How good are these pictures? I am going to keep all of these. After Summer in the City, I very quickly, the next day even, filmed something which I never believed I would ever be filming, ever in my life, ever. I know that not all of you watching this will be One Direction fans, but I also know quite a lot of you will be One Direction fans. Basically, on Monday, the Monday after Summer in the City, I got to meet and interview One Direction. And now, if anybody had said to me 4 years ago, Zoe, in 4 years' time, you'll be sat opposite One Direction, interviewing them, playing Chubby Bunny and playing the Strawberry Lace Race Challenge, I'd be like, ha, shut up. Honestly, it was the best day of my life ever. Not just because the boys were really nice and it was really nice to meet the boys, but just because I felt like I had done something that normally I would never get to do, and something that I really pushed myself to do, and something that I would be like, I can't do that, I can't do that, there's no way, like I've never interviewed a celebrity before and now you're making me interview One Direction, like that's way too scary. I don't think that I could ever do that. But I said yes and I did it. I just wanted you guys to be aware that all of you are the reason that I get to do amazing things like this, because if you didn't subscribe or like or, you know, comment on my Twitter or send me amazing letters, and just all your support is like, ooh, emotion. All your support is the reason that I get to do these amazing things, and as long as you keep doing that and you're all here with me, then we can all go on these journeys together. Obviously I'll vlog it. I did vlog the One Direction day. I also got to go to the premiere, which was insane, and I vlogged that as well. I just wish that you could have all been with me, because I feel like you guys are the reason that I get to do this, and if you could all be behind me or with me at the time, then we could like all do it together as a big group. And I also hope that I did okay. I am not an interviewer. It was definitely quite scary. They're all very attractive. I was sat opposite them and they were there in real life, and I just hope I did the Directioners proud, and I hope I did you guys proud, because it is not every day that you get to do stuff like that. So thank you so much to all of you who make these things possible for me to do, and I just hope that you continue to be there and to experience these things with me. And next time I'll try and smuggle a few of you in with me, because it was good. I did a whole blog post with pictures, meeting the boys and what happened and all that. I'll leave that in the description below so you can go and read that if you want to know in more detail. I think that might be everything. I feel like I've just gone like bleh and just like spilled out everything that's happened in the last month. I promise not every month is going to be this busy. It's just everything seemed to happen at once, and I was either in LA or here and with people from LA because they all came over here for summer in the city, and it's just been a complete whirlwind. Like, I feel like August just disappeared, like completely disappeared, but it has been amazing, and I hope you've enjoyed my vlogs if you've been subscribed to my second channel. If not, do go and subscribe there, because even though I've been really crap at uploading on this channel because I've been so super busy, I've not been in one place to sit down and talk, I have got my little handy cam on me, so where you don't see me here, you will see what I'm doing over on my second channel, so you'll know I'm still alive and on the internet. I want to just say I love you all loads, and thank you for supporting. I'm nearly at 2 million. What the? 2 million? What? I was at 400,000 at Christmas. On Christmas Eve I hit 400,000. How am I almost at 2 million subscribers? That is insane. So if you haven't already, do hit the subscribe button, do press like, all the information is down here. Please always look in the description box. And I love you very much, and I will see you very, very soon. What's the next thing that I liked? And it's gonna stop recording in 7, 6. Allowed to. I'd also like you to name the chubbier hedgehog and the skinnier hedgehog. These aren't hedgehogs. Clestfinch. Oh, this is so hard. You look. How long have we been together?
We start like the day we met, or our first date, because that's a 1-day difference, or the first time I visited, because that was yesterday.
Do we have any traditions?